Hi everybody, what is up? Today's video is gonna be 5 months worth of empties. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Vivian. I'm a robotics engineer with a love for all things beauty and makeup related. Here on my channel, I try to focus more on conscious consumption and trying to use up what you have or just having a really curated collection. I am currently on a no-buy until the end of the year, so if you're interested in that content, be sure to like and subscribe, and let's hop into it. Okay, so I have this little basket filled to the top with goodies. So this is 5 months worth of empties, and we're just gonna get into it. The first product is actually not in this basket. It is a shampoo. It is the Pantene shampoo and conditioner. I'll pop a picture here. I know Pantene is like not the best for your hair, but I never really noticed anything wrong with it, so I just keep using it. But if you guys have any shampoo recommendations that are not going to be like $30, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Oh, as far as my hair type, I have naturally very straight hair. I have had my hair chemically permed, but it's been growing out. I've had it permed for about a year now. So if you kind of look like here, this is where my hair has grown out since then. So I'm just waiting for it to fully grow out, and then I will probably cut off the parts that are curly and just go back to having naturally straight hair. But for now, my hair is permed and chemically treated and not super damaged at the moment, but you know, anything you do to your hair can damage your hair. So if you have any recommendations, let me know. Okay, starting off strong here, this is the Farmacy Green Clean Makeup Remover. This is the cleansing balm. This is a smaller size. This is only 1.7 fluid ounces, but that is empty. I really like the Farmacy cleansing balm. I have gone through an entire tub of the original cleansing balm, the full size, and a little mini size. So it's really nice. I don't know if a lot of people would say it's worth the price. It is very expensive, but if you want an alternative, I feel like the elf makeup melting cleansing balm is pretty good, but the Farmacy one is just my favorite. It doesn't burn my eyes. It doesn't burn my eyes, which another cleansing balm in here that I will get to does. So I really like this one. I have had no issues with this, and it does a really, really good job of taking away your makeup without leaving a super oily residue. When I wash my face, I do double cleanse, so I go in with a cleansing balm or a cleansing oil, and then I go in with a water-based cleanser afterwards, just to clarify. Okay, so next are these First Aid Beauty facial radiance pads. Technically, this is not an empty, it's a declutter. There are still a lot of pads in here, but for some reason, this smells like fish to me. This really does not smell good, and so I don't feel comfortable putting it on my face or putting it on anyone's face. So I'm actually gonna throw these away. Would I try them again? Honestly, no, because this one, I've only had this for a couple months now, and it already smells bad, so I think that I am just gonna avoid it. The Farmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm, would I repurchase? Yes, but I have a lot of cleansing balms and cleansing oils to go through first, so I'm not going to repurchase it until I finish all of the rest of those. Next up, another First Aid Beauty product. This is the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. This was a good cleanser. It was fine. It wasn't anything special. It did the job though. I liked the way it felt. You really don't need a lot of product to like get it to foam up and to cleanse your face. So this little thing, this is a sample size, or this is 2 ounces. So this lasted me quite a while. And yeah, overall, it's a nice cleanser. Would I repurchase? Maybe. I feel like this is a little bit expensive, and I feel like I could get the same effect using my like CeraVe hydrating facial cleanser. So It's nice. I don't think I'm gonna repurchase it though, just because it's a little bit expensive. Next is another First Aid Beauty product. This is the First Aid Beauty Body Eraser Body Scrub for KP. This was a really nice body scrub. The beads in here are a lot softer than most other beads, so it exfoliates without feeling too harsh like some other exfoliants can. Would I repurchase this? Yeah, I would. It's a little bit expensive. I believe it's around $30, but I really like the effect it gives, and it's a chemical and physical exfoliant, so you kind of get the best of both worlds there. I like this. I would repurchase it. Okay, something that I hated. This is the Junoskin Clean 10 Cleansing Balm. This was actually gifted to me in PR. This burned my eyes, and it left such an oily residue that I feel like I had to go in with my water-based cleanser twice. Also, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but you can kind of see the lid like cracked in half. And yeah, overall, just not a fan of it. I'm glad I'm done with this, and I would not repurchase this. Okay, so next, another hair care product is this OGX Locking and Coconut Curls Decadent Creamy Mousse. So I first bought this when I first got my hair permed about a year ago, and I was basically using this to kind of keep my curls in check. And I think that did a very nice job of it. I liked this mousse. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I would repurchase it, but my curls are starting to fade, and so I don't think I need another curling product, especially because I have some others that I need to go through. So I would repurchase it, but my hair is starting to go back to normal, so I don't think I will repurchase it, if that makes sense. Okay, another hair product. This is the Briogeo Curl Charisma Rice Amino and Avocado Leave-In Defining Cream. I loved this. I liked the way it smelled. I liked the way it held my curls. And again, same thing with the mousse. I liked it. I would repurchase it, but since my hair is getting to the point where it's going back to straight, I would not repurchase this because I don't need it, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is the L'Oreal Paris Elvive Dream Lengths 8-Second Wonder Water for long hair. This was really nice. It made my hair feel really, really soft, and I really liked the way it smelled. Do I think it did anything? I don't know. I cannot tell you that, but I did like it, and I would repurchase it just to see if it actually did anything for my hair. Again, the jury's still out on that one. I don't know. But it smelled nice, and it was pretty cheap, so I say it's worth a shot, honestly. Next is the Fulvic Acid Brightening Cleanser from the Inkey list. This is such a good cleanser, and it's so affordable. So my go-to cleanser is the CeraVe Hydrating Facial Cleanser, the one that comes in the green bottle. But when I'm feeling a little bit oily, when I'm having a little bit of extra breakouts, I really like this as a, not everyday cleanser, but like every other day cleanser. I'll switch between this and more of a hydrating cleanser. But it's really nice. I feel that it gets rid of my acne pretty quickly, but it doesn't strip out my skin, which is the important thing here. So I would definitely repurchase this. In fact, I already have, and I am waiting to finish up another cleanser before I open that next bottle. But would definitely recommend this. This is probably one of my favorite cleansers. It's really good. Next up is the big size of the Farmacy Green Clean Makeup Melting Balm. Again, I've kind of already said my thoughts on this, but it's really nice. I really like the scent of it. I like the way it removes my makeup. It just works very well. Okay, so this is clunky and gross, but this is the No Beauty Calming Day Moisturizer. If you don't know, this was Vanessa Hudgens' brand, I think. Her and someone else. But anyway, this was fine. I liked it. It is kind of a small bottle, and I think it's pretty expensive for being so small. I don't love the dropper method for this moisturizer. I find that the moisturizer is a little bit too thick to have it be in dropper format, and you can see that like around the edges it would get gunky because the moisturizer would dry, like the moisturizer on the stopper when you close the cap would like spread out and like ooze out the side. So it just gets gunky and I don't think it's worth it. But the actual moisturizer was fine. I just wish they had kind of a different method. Like if they had something with a pump, I feel like that would be the best method for this moisturizer. Another hair care product, this is the Nature Lab Tokyo Perfect Shine Clarifying Scalp Scrub. This is a little sample size and I really liked this. I thought that it did such a good job of kind of cleaning out my hair, and I would definitely recommend this product, and I personally want to get a full size because I feel like it just did such a good job of cleaning out all the residue from hair care products and leftover like shampoo and stuff from my hair. Really liked this. Next is this Good Molecules Niacinamide Serum. It was nice. It was a niacinamide serum. I didn't notice any revolutionary changes. I didn't notice any negative effects either. It's just a good serum. I have a bunch that I need to get through still that I have backups of from the Ordinary and the Inkey list, and so would I repurchase? Probably not, just because I have a ton that I still need to go through, but I have no qualms about this. This was perfectly fine. But the packaging is definitely pretty nice. It's like a glass bottle, so it's nicer packaging than the Inkey list, but that doesn't really matter when the effect is kind of the same. So this is a mini of the Fresh Deep Hydration Face Cream. This smells like roses. I don't love the smell of roses, but this moisturizer was fine. Nothing to complain about. It was just a moisturizer. It left my skin feeling nice, but it's such a small sample that I really didn't get to try. Like, I really didn't get to know how well this works for me. Would I repurchase? Probably not, just because I find that my skin just prefers things that are more basic in terms of like scents, in terms of formulas, and so I don't think I really need a full size of that. This is the Versed Press Restart Gentle Retinol Serum. It was fine. I have nothing bad to say about this. It was perfectly fine. I didn't notice any negative effects. I am also pretty young and I really only use retinol just to like maintain, not really to, I don't know. I don't have a ton of like dark spots to test this out to see if it's like brightening or anything, so it was fine. It was pretty affordable. You can get this at Target, and this is 1 fluid ounce, so yeah, it was fine. I have nothing bad to say about it. I am not blown away by it either. Okay, next we have this, I don't know how to pronounce this. I took French for like 5 years and I have no idea what this says. What? L'Occitane en Provence. Crème Men's. It's the hand cream. It's the fancy hand cream that smells like rich old lady. This is a sample size. It was fine. It was a hand cream. I smelled like old lady, and sometimes I kind of vibe with it, but sometimes I don't. But it's a hand cream. It's not bad. It's not out of this world. I don't think it's worth the price that it usually is, but that's okay. Would I repurchase? Probably not. But you know, it's a hand cream. It's fine. Okay, so this is the DHC Double Protection Mascara. I bought this because I thought, well, it is a tubing mascara, but it has a very subtle effect on the lashes. It's kind of like barely there. The wand is pretty small, so I did like it for my bottom lashes. I thought that it was fine for my bottom lashes, but I don't know, not my favorite. The tubing itself was fine, but it really did nothing for my lashes that I would not repurchase this again. Okay, so this is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Ice. There's like a tiny bit left at the bottom, but not enough that I need it. This gloss was fine. It's supposedly a dupe for the Fenty Gloss Bombs. I would say that's pretty true. The formula was nice. I think the Fenty glosses are a little bit more hydrating, but for drugstore, this was a pretty good gloss. I have no complaints. This shade in particular was basically clear with like a tiny bit of sparkle, and overall, it was nice. I would repurchase, but again, I just have so much to go through that if I do repurchase, it wouldn't be anytime soon. But overall, it was fine. I didn't not like it. And the last two things here are these tiny samples of Benefit the Porefessional Pore Primer and Pearl Primer. These are so old, but I used them up. They're fine. I don't have a ton of huge pores, which I'm very fortunate for. But since I really don't notice like an effect with this. And in general, I really don't use primer that often. So I would not purchase the full size of that. But, you know, I've heard good things. They're kind of old at this point, right? I feel like they've been out for a while. Overall, it's like okay. I would not repurchase that. And I have others that are just as nice, if not better, that are way less expensive. And that's basically it. Those are all my empties of the last 5 months. It has been a journey for sure. And now I'm glad that I can throw that away, because that has been sitting in my room for the past 5 months, and it needs to go. It needs to go in the trash. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe. If you are a fan of empties videos, let me know. I can try to do more. Let me know if you prefer like big empties videos or monthly empty videos. I find that for me personally, I like the bigger empties videos because it seems more satisfying, but that's just a personal preference. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. I will see you in my next one. Bye!